How much longer do we have to wait?
Look, Obsidian is busy working on SLego's hand. He'll answer your questions when they're done. But how long does it take to fix a hand? Longer than it takes me to tell a story.
What have you two been doing?
Ruby's been catching me up on pretty much everything up to this point. And let me just say, wow. Just wow. So how's SLego doing? Why don't you see for yourself? Sapphire, your hand, it's new and improved. We were only able to recover some of his bone and muscle tissue, but I was able to provide the rest of his hand with my crystal formation ability. Crystal hand, that's cool. So, Obsidian, don't you have something you'd like to share with us?
Yes, of course. Emerald, silver, hackmanite. I don't know what Oramash told you, but that man you released is no god. He is gold. It is time you finally learned the secrets of the legendary stones. But before I tell you the legend...
No. I've been waiting forever to hear this legend, and I don't want to hear anything else first. Just tell me.
Okay, I get it. Here it is. The legend of the legendary stones. We begin on Arcturite, a planet far away. It was very simple, had some life, some structure. That is until it happened. An unknown core of great energy struck the planet, embedding itself into the center of it. It changed the planet and its population. Those who inhabited Arcturite were blessed with incredible abilities. They could manipulate energy. They could create weapons out of thin air. Their powers were just like ours. You could say that, or you could say that our powers are just like theirs. Perhaps you'll understand more once I tell you about the last day of Arcturite. The core of Arcturite had become unstable, causing it to crumble more and more by the second. This worried the people of Azurite, especially King, the leader of the planet. He was born to the throne because his distant ancestor gained the most power when the core first struck the planet. Anyway, he had a responsibility over the planet, a responsibility that was now overwhelming him, especially since he had just had his son. What he needed to do was make a future for Azurite, so he assembled the world leaders. There was Blue, Fury, Serendibite, Anapeb, Zoisite, Steel, Dash, Chief, Blange, and Skullsight.
Wait, these world leaders, they were...
Yes, SLego. They were our parents. They cared greatly for Arcturite, but, alas, there was no hope for it. So they did the hardest thing they ever could. They left. They abandoned their people, their planet, in search of a new one. But it wasn't for nothing, they just wanted their kind to have a future. So they searched throughout the galaxies for a new home. In fact, I believe the legendary mission came from a scientist we met on one of those planets. Anyway, our parents kept looking for a new planet to inhabit until they found this planet. Our parents were fascinated by this world. There were living beings trying to make a living, trying to progress, while also living together in harmony. Together, they were heroes. They were leaders. They were legends to this world. Our parents were the original Team Legendary.
Team Legendary? You mean to tell me that there was another one before us?
Yes, Team Legendary helped make this world what it is today. They were heroes. They managed to find purpose on this planet, along with other amazing things like love and family. But there was something strange that happened. When we were born, we didn't have powers. They didn't know why. They just assumed that it had something to do with us not being born on Arcturite. But then my sister was born, and she had powers. So this confused our parents. Meanwhile, King was becoming greedy. He was starting to feel superior compared to those around him. He began to come up with a plan that would change the planet for what he thought was the better for him.
King, you already told me you wanted to see me? Yes, Blue, I wanted to ask you, have you ever felt better?
Better?
I think you need to explain a little more.
Well, I mean, it's just that I feel like those around us, the people of this world, are below us. Like we're wasting our energy helping them. I know we came here hoping to make up for abandoning the Arcturians, but I think we've done that. Now we should make a future for ourselves. We should turn this place into new Arcturite.
New Arcturite? I mean, I understand that this planet doesn't have a name, but I don't think we should use our planet's name for it. I don't think you're following. You see, we have great power, but I think we can get even more power thanks to this, the Golden Needle. I have designed this so it may shoot a beam into space that will absorb the core of Arcturite's remains, and it shall bring its power here to make us stronger, to make our children stronger, and then we will rule this planet just like old times. What? That's insane. We can't do that. We can't abuse the power that made us who we are to overthrow the people who are nice enough to welcome us into their home. That would be evil.
But Blue, think of what we could accomplish.
No, King. I know that you're the leader, but I cannot let this happen.
But I said no.
Something tells me that wasn't the end of that debate.
No, it wasn't. Weeks later, King... Wait, no. There's something else that happened that day that I should bring up first. Ruby, there's something I need to tell you.